Jane Barnes with Jane Barnes Interiors and BB&R Design Build, coming to you from a gorgeous renovated bathroom. And this is a project in Shrewsbury that came to us through a referral from another client, which we love. And these clients are just amazing folks. And one of the challenges that they were having with this bathroom prior to the renovation is that one of them is having some mobility issues. And so getting around in that previously tight space was really challenging, and it needed to be renovated anyway. So that was really the purview for us with this renovation, obviously to update it, make it more, up to date and lovely and all of those normal things. But in addition to that, we had to work hard to identify and address the mobility issues that are currently happening, but also as the way things progress, perhaps needing extra space in the bathroom for assistance. So that was really the purview, to make it gorgeous, obviously, but also to create as much space as possible in the event that somebody needed to have an aid with them, or if there were a walker or a wheelchair, or just some of the things that potentially can happen down the road as we all age. None of us are Benjamin Buttons. So that was the purview that we had. And some of those things that we did in this space are, we did this amazing wall-mounted faucet here. And part of the reason that we did this wall-mounted faucet, it looks fantastic and it's modern and it's contemporary, but that allowed us to have a more narrow cabinet here, which gave us more space for foot traffic, or if there were going to be more than one person at a time in this space, or if there were potentially a wheelchair, something like that. So we wanted to get as much space as we possibly could. So having this wall-mounted faucet really allowed us to shrink up the depth of this cabinet. So what's fantastic is that we're addressing that compliancy, but also it's gorgeous. You would never know that those were some considerations that we made, because it's just, like, look at the look, it's gorgeous. So on the wall here, my client loves color, so we had so much fun. So we did the tile that's also in the shower up to the ceiling behind this mirror. We did these really cool contemporary sconces on either side, and you can see they have a rounded shape here, which complement this really great mirror, which is awesome to have all different levels of lighting in a bathroom. Obviously we need overhead lights, but having these sconces adds some ambient light, and then this is really kind of a task light and ambient light, because for anyone who knows, or anyone who shaves or does a facial or anything, you need a lot of light, from time to time in the bathroom. So this light is great. It looks fantastic when it's on, it looks fantastic when it's off, and all of the lights are done on dimmers as usual for all of our projects, because that's just how we roll. And this countertop here is a quartz material because of its look, its function. It's fantastically user-friendly. And this is a cool white countertop that has this really lovely delicate veining in it, which complements the blue. And even though it's gray, it reads as a blue, which is just a nice way to thread the blue into the countertop in a really sort of, like not in your face kind of way. And then to work with the blue here, this is the cabinetry that is done in a custom color in the Reese door. And this is one of my favorite doors. It's a recessed panel, but it has very narrow rails and stiles here, which really elevate the look of it, makes it feel more contemporary, more updated. And obviously the blue is gorgeous, custom matched with this tile here. So another really cool attribute that we added to this space is having a curbless floor here and a curbless shower. So you can see we have this very cool long linear drain, which is a very cool look, but also very functional. And the benefit of having a curbless shower is that there's no tread there. There's no curb that you have to step over to get into the shower, which traditionally showers do have a curb and edge detail separating a shower from the bathroom floor. And with a curbless design, it's really fantastic for mobility and for accessibility. And that's why we incorporated it here for that, but also it's just such a cool look. So you can see that there's no delineation between the shower and the bathroom floor, which is just a very cool modern look, and it serves a fantastic function. In addition to which, this shower, we have this very cool seat. It looks great and it functions fantastically. I mean, who doesn't like to have a seat in the shower? So it's really nice that it can go down, it can come back up. It's also by Moen. It is anchored into the studs of the wall here to support the weight of it. And then we have another grab bar here that is anchored into the studs. So we also created a grab bar situation here with this slide bar, which supports this hand shower, which is fantastic. Just really cool little detail that we added anchoring this into the studs as well. These are all Moen products. The shower head is Moen, all done in a polished chrome. And we have two niches, one on this wall, but then a nice little one here, which gives some accessibility to someone who may be seated in the chair, can reach over and grab things, because we want it to look beautiful, but also be super functional for the way our clients plan to use this space. So here you can see we chose to put the controls at the entrance to the shower. And the reason that we did that was because if someone were needing assistance and theoretically someone were in the shower and actually seated here at this gorgeous seat, we opted to have that, again, just for, well, it's comfortable, anybody could enjoy it. But again, looking ahead to the future, should anyone need assistance, this is a perfect place to sit and be comfortable. But we opted to have the controls here because that is a much easier function. Should someone be here, another person be here, it would be quite cumbersome to reach over and grab controls if we had placed them traditionally where they go underneath the shower head. So these are the Moen shower fixtures here, which are done in a polished chrome. I love the polished chrome, which complements the blue tile. That cooler color works really, really well together in conjunction. And then on the floor, we did just a classic white hexagon porcelain floor. I really wanted to have a contrast between the blue and the white to, obviously we have a lot of blue, but to break it up. So it really punctuates the blue and complements the blue, but also continues that clean contemporary look. And I always opt for a smaller tile on the floor. These are 2-inch hexagons. And the reason I do that is, again, for compliancy, because a smaller tile will require more grout. So we use a sanded grout on the floor because the grout is what your foot grips onto. So in a shower or bathroom, there's a lot of moisture, things, you know, it gets wet in here. So having that extra protection to try to insulate from any kind of slippage by having that sanded grout in a larger proportion because we used the smaller tiles is always my thought process. And it looks great too. So with the mindset, always, every single project, the perfect design is form equaling function. So in order to keep everything looking great, but also meeting the needs of my clients, what we opted to do here is a wall-mounted commode here. So it's very, very cool. It's very European too, which I love. The Gibrit wall-mounted flush system is really, they're all over Europe, and it's just a very cool look, but it really helps with the independence and the mobility for now and for the future, which we had the purview of. In addition to which, we added a grab bar here, and this is a Moen grab bar done in a polished chrome, so it matches with the rest of the plumbing fixtures. But I always want to make sure that something looks beautiful, but also functions perfectly. So since this is a grab bar, we have them anchored into the studs of the wall so that they can support you know, anyone who is using it for that function. So this is a nice long grab bar here. It looks great and it performs beautifully. I just love the space. These clients were just such great people, and it was really a pleasure to work with them. She loves color, so she was ready to go for it with me, and that was a lot of fun, but just genuinely fantastic people, and it was an absolute joy to work with them in renovating their space. And if you'd like to see more of our work, check us out on our website, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and give us a shout. Let's see if we're a good fit for your next project.